This week's DRM Not Included on F5 Live Refreshing Technology is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. We all know that you get free shipping on millions of products with Amazon Prime, but you get a whole lot more. Like free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription to support the content creator of your choice with Amazon Prime Gaming, plus a whole lot more. We've got links to all of these features and some of our favorites, plus a 30-day free trial, all by going to f5live.tv/prime. Well, Netflix is joining Microsoft in shaking up its subscription tiers. The basic tier that has been around for a while, it was their least expensive non-ad supported tier, went away a while ago now. It was the one that if you were maybe using T-Mobile, it's the one they were giving you for free. That ended up changing to the higher one. But if you were already on it and paying for it yourself, Netflix was letting you stay for a while. The ride is officially over, and if you are currently on the basic subscription tier for Netflix, you've gotten an email, you've gotten a notification in your app, it's time to change your plan. You cannot stay on the basic plan any longer. You will either have to switch to the standard with ads, which is $6.99, or swap up to the standard plan, which is $15.49, which is pretty significant price increase, because I think the basic plan was $10.99 as of the last price shuffle. $11.99. I couldn't remember after the last price shuffle where it had landed, because it had been affected by the last price shuffle and then they shut it down. It's still, a pretty significant price increase, not as much as Game Pass Ultimate went up last week, but with all of these things going up, if one of them does it, it's one thing, but with a bunch of subscriptions all going up, it brings us back to our subscription fatigue conversation that we've had many times. And so people are going to have to make decisions here. You've got a couple of decisions. I call you out in the article by name, Avram. The most drastic decision would be to drop Netflix altogether, which is something that every month Avram considers doing until they publish one thing that he cares about.
Yes. Correct. Also, my wife finds things on there, and I actually did find a couple things to watch. So this to me is interesting. I didn't get anything from Netflix yet, but I am still on the basic plan.
Oh.
And the way that it describes it does not make it seem like I have to switch now, but it must be the case. Let me just show you Let me just show you what I'm seeing so you can peruse the verbiage with me. Okay. So it says here, the basic plan has been discontinued. If you change your plan, you won't be able to switch back to basic.
So you're not under the force yet.
See, it doesn't say that like you have to switch, but if you switch, then you can't switch back.
So they started rolling this out, if I understand the force switch, they started rolling it out in France because France and the US were the only ones that had it. They started in France, and I guess you so far have gotten lucky. You might get it on your next bill or your next billing cycle or something like that. I
I
thought that
would
they had
like
sent
to.
it to everybody, but
I would like to switch to the $6.99 plan. I think. I think my wife might not be thrilled to now have ads, but that's actually $5 a month less,
less.
right? Um, and apparently, also, it says download on 2 devices, which is I'm not clear. Like, does that mean you can watch on 2 devices at once, or just download things on 2 devices?
You can download for offline viewing. So if you were to download for offline viewing and terminate the internet connections on both devices, you would be able to watch them both concurrently because it can't phone home.
But you
That's the
can't
feature for like airplane.
But you can't concurrently stream.
I don't remember on that plan. I can
Because it doesn't really say.
watch on 2 supported
And
devices at the same time. Standard with ads. Watch on 2 supported devices at the same time.
okay, that's actually an upgrade for us because right now we only have one, and we actually did have a problem the other day where I was watching something. I was watching something in one room, and she wanted to watch another room. She couldn't do it, so that's actually $5 off and an improvement in functionality for the annoyance of having some ads. And I don't know. I'm always willing to take the annoyance of having some ads to save money. So
it's so funny because I am totally the opposite.
I know a lot of people. The opposite. I don't blame them. Life is short, and when you die and it's flashing all before your eyes, how many ads do you want to see? But the thing is, I don't know. I just feel like it's an easy way to save money, to have to be annoyed a little. And some things are much more annoying than others. So I don't know how annoying the Netflix ads are, but like Prime is very subtle.
Yeah.
Like I think Prime. I could be confused, but I think Prime might be the one where they just play you an ad at the beginning, and then they don't play you any more ads.
I think you're right.
Like, okay, sure. I'm gonna watch this 2-hour movie, and you're gonna make me watch an ad for a minute beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than the movie theater makes me do.
Indeed.
Right. So, I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, yes, it can be annoying that you're watching something that's like, oh man, I get to this important point and whatever, but I don't know. I tolerate it. So
I'll
yeah,
tell
I'm
you
probably
though, on plans that I pay for no ads, getting network ads drives me nuts. Paramount Plus.
You mean getting like what?
Paramount
Like,
Plus. Getting an ad.
Yeah.
I swear, every time I watch something on Paramount Plus, which I pay for no ads on, I get an ad for RuPaul. Every time.
Right.
And they have definitely mistargeted that one. I'm not interested in RuPaul. But I get an ad for RuPaul at the beginning of everything I watch. Guys, I'm paying for no ads. I get it. It's a show on Paramount Plus. I get what you're doing, and I don't like it. I'm paying you for not this.
That's funny.
At least show me an ad for something else. Show me an ad for Star Trek. At least target it better.
That's funny. My son, we always have this conversation where he says things like, shouldn't the ad know if you already have a car or something, this car, and not show it to you or something? Or shouldn't, like, he's expecting, or like, he'll get an ad for something like, but you bought that. Why would you get an ad for it again? And I keep telling him, like, how much privacy do you want?
True.
Right?
I'm fine to watch an ad for something I already own. Because it means that they don't know that I already own it. I'm fine with that.
I mean, it is a little weird in the sense with Amazon or whatever, where you're getting ads all over the internet. And it's like, but wait, I already bought this thing, and now you keep advertising it to me. But
And we know I bought it. Because I bought it from you.
I mean, maybe the fact that you transacted isn't, or maybe they think whatever it is, you'll want to buy another one of it, even though it might be the kind of thing that you don't need another one of.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's
like a 3-pack of Mevo cameras. The number of ads I saw for the 3-pack of Mevo cameras from Amazon after I bought them. It's like, no, y'all know I'm not buying another 3-pack of these cameras. Ironically, at some point I will. But A, it will not be through Amazon. I know. They're the sponsor right now. It won't be from Amazon. It'll be from Logitech directly. But, and B, it's not going to be soon. I don't know if I said 1 or A. It doesn't matter. I do that all the time. We'll go with B. B, it's not going to be anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. They're not really. So anyway, I don't mind. I actually think this actually for me will work out nicely because I'll save money and be able to watch on multiple devices.
Yeah, you're going to get features you didn't have.
Yeah, I'm going to get a feature I didn't have for the mild annoyance of ads.
And the mobile games, which I don't think were on the basic plan.
I don't really care about it. I actually think they were because I did try one.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I couldn't remember.
I got Dead Cells, and I tried it. But yeah, I think, yeah. So actually, I know people have made a big deal about this, but I actually think it's pretty okay.
Yeah,
I think what they're doing is pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, the plan didn't really separate itself that much in any meaningful way from the other two, except for the fact that they stopped adding features to it at some point, right? All the other plans, including the ad-supported plan, were getting features added, and basic wasn't. So you're right. Overall, after a switch, it'll be a benefit for a lot of people, but at some point, you will have to make that decision because they are starting to kick people off of the basic plan. Like I said, I think they started in France, and I know people in the U.S. who have already received the forced move.
Maybe I'll just say I had to move and do it now because it's saving me money.
There you go.
Like I can't really complain if they're like, hey, we'd like to annoy you a little bit but save you some money.
Yeah, it's hard to complain about saving money, especially if you're getting more for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how bad are the ads. You're getting an ad every second. I mean,
no, it was somewhere between Hulu with ads and Twitch. Twitch is the worst, but somewhere in between. During a normal ad break, it was like 4. Hulu's usually 3. Twitch seems to average out at about 6. But Netflix seemed to average somewhere in the 4 range.
I'm trying to remember who's the most annoying. I feel like Peacock is really annoying.
Yeah, see, another one that I pay for no ads on, so I don't know.
Right.
A difficult conversation to have for me because I don't experience them anywhere but on Twitch. And RuPaul on Paramount Plus. But anyway, if you're on the basic plan, expect to be getting those notifications sometime soon. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course hit the notification bell because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to PLUGHITZlive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.